those of you that have experienced dating mama's boys might want to get in on this. 1-855-BERT Show. I knew one dude that had his mom, still at 28 years old, was calling him every morning to wake him up. Come on.
That's a bit much.
Serious? So if you got something going on in your life, or you're going out with a dude or a woman, and you're not sure if you should ditch him or date him, go ahead, hit us up at thebertshow.com.
Hey, Bert Show. My boyfriend, who is 30 years old, and I have been dating for about 6 months. When we first met, we hit it off immediately. Started hanging out on a daily basis. We became official within 3 weeks of knowing each other. I really fell for him, and I saw a future with him within weeks of knowing him. Lately, we've been arguing quite a bit over little things, and quite frankly, there have been a few arguments that have gotten out of hand. Last week, we were arguing, and he ended up calling his mom mid-argument. He told her everything, blaming me for the argument and all the issues we have.
And she's in front of him. I mean, they're arguing, and she's on the phone. He's on the phone complaining to his mother with her in the room.
Yep. And then, unbeknownst to me, his mother shows up at my house. 15 minutes later. Like, he rattled off all of it, and she got right in the car and came over.
Save you, son.
I was so embarrassed and honestly left speechless. I ended up leaving fairly quickly, and I haven't seen them since. Why would he call her and make me look so bad? Does he not know how to handle an adult relationship on his own? Is this a red flag?
Yes.
Question mark, exclamation mark. Question mark, exclamation mark. She's flipping out. She says, "Thanks, guys." Megan. Oh, it's such a red flag. It's all the red flags.
It's like one of those you see at certain car dealerships, the giant American flag that's flying.
Yeah.
That's how big this red flag is.
This guy is like that air thing.
Yes.
In front of the car dealerships you see now,
It's
right?
the Atlanta International Airport. Red flags.
Yes. So if you have dated a mama's boy before, give us a call right now, 1-855-BERT Show, and tell her the things that have happened in your relationship with these dudes that where you're like, you don't want to do this. This is just the first sign, but you do not want to do this. Jennifer, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Richard.
Morning.
I dated a guy a few years ago who things were going good. It was around Valentine's Day. We were at the mall, and his mom popped up, and I was like, okay, cool, mom pops up, no problem. And then he makes the exchange that we should go to Vicky's Secrets to go looking for lingerie. Creepy.
Oh,
With his mom?
No.
With his mother.
Nah, fam.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to exit stage left.
Yeah.
You mean you didn't go?
Really?
His mom's
Jenna,
like,
what'd you say?
green isn't your color.
What a prude, Jennifer. God, go.
Oh my God. Yeah.
See.
That was the end of
That
one.
is weird.
I think I remember an email that we got years ago where a woman goes out with her boyfriend and invites mom and dad out also. And he's a grown man, 30 years old or whatever. And mom takes his steak and starts like, yeah, you see,
What?
right?
Yep.
Right? She starts cutting the meat for her 30-year-old son,
Yeah.
like at Fridays.
He just sitting there waiting for the airplane?
Yeah.
Get the airplane, Mom.
I broke up with somebody for something really similar. We'd gone out to eat with his parents before, and his mom took we had those big plates that everybody takes a little bit, and she served him, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But then when we ate at their house, she's like, How much potatoes do you want? She made his plate. I broke up with him. I was like, at this point, you should be making your mother's plate.
Right.
This is like the fact that she still makes a plate for you. It means you're such a mama's boy. I can't handle it.
In the very beginning of the Bert Show, I've talked about this before. We had a co-host on the show whose mother used to call in for her when she was calling in sick from Aspen, Colorado.
What's the time change?
What?
Like she probably had to wake up earlier.
Yeah,
Like,
2 hours earlier.
She's calling at 1 a.m. her time.
Seriously. Gina, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey, I dated a guy who his mom never paid his bills. She was paying for his Beamer. She was paying for everything. He would forge checks, and she didn't even make him pay for child support for our kids.
Whoa.
So she paid all the child support for him?
No, she didn't. She didn't pay anything. She paid for him, so that he wouldn't have to get a job to pay child support.
Wow.
That's like
Yeah,
next
Another level. Yeah.
Crystal, do not date mama's boys. Why?
No, she needs to run. My now husband even still calls his mom about everything, but the very first time that we ever played the piano, he called right after.
No.
What?
To say
For
what?
what?
I did it.
Just to
Just
talk.
to talk.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Not give details.
okay, but when you say right after, are you all like? Do you mean like y'all are still laying in bed and he grabs the phone and calls her?
Yes.
Something about calling your mom's butt naked.
Yes.
It's just
Like
just
she's like,
wild.
that was great. Lights a cigarette. And he's like, I know. I'm going to call my mom.
Hey, mom.
My mom likes to celebrate everything with me. No.
So
You gotta
uncomfortable.
put drawers on before you call your moms, bro.
So, Megan, that's your future right there. You got all the info. So do with this dude what you want.
Don't do it.
The Bert Show.